Red Sox phenom shortstop Jose Iglesias. Is he the possible answer at shortstop for the Red Sox? Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox and Major League Baseball. So the Red Sox go into the 2012 season with a very unsettled situation at shortstop. They traded their starter, Marco Scutaro, to the Colorado Rockies in the offseason, and they're left with utility men Nick Punto and Mike Aviles to fill the void at shortstop. At least that's what it looks like as the Red Sox prepare to go to spring training and spend March there and see what they've got in terms of players on this team. Now, I happen to like Aviles. I think he's got a good bat, and I think if you play him enough times and he gets enough at-bats, he's going to produce for the Red Sox at the plate. The questions abound about him in the field, though. He's never really been thought of as a great defensive shortstop, so there's questions as to whether he can really grab hold of this job and become the full-time starter. And yes, you're going to have Nick Punto mixed in a little bit as at shortstop and other positions in the infield, but he's more of a utility guy who's great in the field but can't hit. So if I have my druthers, I would rather have Aviles in the lineup with production rather than Punto, who I've said before I don't think can hit at all. Which brings us to Jose Iglesias. He is the young shortstop phenom in Red Sox camp, and he is the sleeper on this team to me in spring training. Bobby Valentine had a similar situation when he was with the Mets during his time there. He had Ray Ordonez, very similar to Iglesias, great glove, and with a reputation for not being able to hit. Well, Valentine ended up sticking with this guy when he took over for Dallas Green in New York, and Ordonez really paid dividends for him at shortstop. He was a great defensive player. His teammates loved him. His pitchers loved playing with him because they knew that balls up the middle were going to be gobbled up. And Iglesias has a real opportunity here, because if everything about his glove turns out to be true that's been said, as long as he can hit just a little bit, if he can demonstrate that in spring training, I think he's going to be the sleeper and that he's going to be the starting shortstop for the Red Sox in 2012. And that would be a great thing, because when you combine him with Dustin Pedroia, you're really going to give your pitching staff a lot of confidence, because balls up the middle, they know that those balls now have a chance to be gobbled up for outs. And you can pitch with confidence when you have good defense behind you. So if you're a Red Sox fan and you're looking at spring training, and we've talked about how Daniel Bard is going to be the most scrutinized guy in camp, make sure you pay attention to Iglesias, because to me, he's the second most important guy in camp this spring. And if he emerges as the shortstop for the Sox, I think it'll be a real find for the Sox in 2012. So what do you guys think? Is Iglesias the sleeper, and does he have a chance to be the team's starting shortstop in 2012? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.